Road Commissioner's report. Fred, I think, is busy.
Fixing water.
Oh, Mike.
What
too.
timing?
Mike's here.
Holy shit.
Right on time.
Have you
Want
seen
to
your
join
dad?
us at the table?
Can we work
He's
Mike
not
over
coming?
instead of Fred? Well,
Huh?
He wasn't planning on being here.
He had a water leak.
I called them. They got a water leak over to Dexter Floods. Dexter came in about
I
4:30.
saw him leave, he didn't call me.
It's pumping right up by the curb stop.
Hmm.
So I called him. He was coming right down. I bet he's over there.
Put out like 6,000 yards of gravel between Bear Mountain Road and Miles Road. Pretty stony stuff. We tried to saturate it with chloride as best we could because them stones are something this year. Dry.
That isn't crushed gravel, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's crushed gravel. Oh,
Yeah.
geez. Cause didn't we screen it before?
No,
No,
we
we've
used,
always crushed.
when Calkins, yeah, everything's crushed that we put on the road. So when Calkins was crushing for us, they'd take a little from this bank and a little from that bank, and it kind of blended it and get the stony stuff and stuff with more fines. And with the way they do it now, they kind of are stuck where they're at. And they're supposed to be coming in a couple weeks. Our thought is to truck some of the fines down ourselves while they're crushing so they can blend it into,
Mhm.
hopefully.
Yeah, we had a lot of tire issues. When,
A few years ago.
Yeah.
Big time.
Flat tires.
Yeah,
Stones kind of.
Yeah.
stone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, the
He used to
tires are
crush
so-
this. He used to crush it a little bigger. He's tried different sizes. I think he even went 1 1/4 inch once, which I don't think that helped.
No,
No.
Everything's 3/4 now.
Oh,
Yeah, that's big enough.
that should be all right.
In order to chink in, you can't get too big, because if you do, they get together and then they don't chink in. You know, and if you don't have fines enough, it makes it even worse. So.
Well, it looks good, and then the dryness.
Yeah, being dry this year too doesn't help.
Like Kittredge Hill is, we did resurface that well a while back. And I've never seen him grade that road so much. He graded it again this morning. The stones come up and people.
But the dry weather doesn't help either.
Well, and the acceleration in the
really
hills, people.
Oh, yeah.
The washboard terrible.
You don't have that moisture to hold it. It's really tough.
Is that one of the roads that's utilized by four wheelers quite a bit?
Not that one too bad.
No.
No, just the local fellas over there, if anything.
I've noticed one of the other roads that I travel on, that ATVs go up. It doesn't matter, they can grade that thing and within 2 days, it's back to washboardy.
And cutting edges right now. Got to doing a little more roadside mowing. We blew a hose. We just barely got it. Finally got a hose today.
I see the Freightliner was in for some repairs at Ray's.
Dale came and changed the wheel seal. I had a leaky wheel seal on we changed the one on the front axle when we did the brakes a while back, and the one behind it started leaking. He came and changed that for us.
Did he do a good job?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know if there's anything else on the road.
Did you get a chance to look at those radar speed signs? Remember we put that in the budget?
I looked at it, yeah.
We gotta finalize that at some point.
Remember what I told you about Greensboros? Then you called them.
Yep.
I ain't seen it up since. I travel their roads every weekend, and it was up one weekend, and then she called because I'd never seen one. I said they must have just got one, so she called them to see what they'd gotten, and it was up, and I haven't seen it since. They took it down or put it.
Move over to that chair. Move over to that chair.
Sneaking in.
Come on in.
Door locked. Huh?
Well, Mike must have locked you when he come in, didn't want you to
Didn't
come.
want, that's what I said, yeah. Oh, you don't tell me, I won't come.
Is it locked?
Glover has one. Is
They
that
do.
a smaller one too?
They're not terribly large. They got them on each
Yeah.
end. They didn't work for a while, but they're working.
Yeah, the other day I had to get down through there and install one.
Oh, the batteries went dead the other week.
Seemed like,
Where'd we go through some on the motorcycles? Craftsbury Common. They got one. If you're going too fast, it says, what did it say?
Slow down.
No, it weren't even that. It was
Nope.
something a little more rude. It was,
Really?
Your speed is a little
no,
high.
it was something.
Yeah, there's quite a few around.
yeah,
In Spain, they got them, they just send you a ticket
You, I believe it. You
in
know,
the mail.
They catch you with airplanes and everything today there, and you can send them a ticket.
Greensboro actually sent us their info though.
Did you did find that one that Rick had, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Rick,
That
Rick,
was a
I
lot.
Send
told
it to
him.
her again.
That was a lot cheaper.
Yeah, they're about 22,000 a piece.
I just don't know which one's which, but
So you wanna go to one, and you want it for years, so,
Mhm.
so I'm gonna say.
So do you talk to any of the towns that have had them?
I haven't, Denise said she was talking to different ones.
Yeah. I mean, you can get whatever you want and then, see, I don't know that much about them, that's why you guys gotta decide
The
that.
Greensboro one was a battery operated one, like not a solar one, and you could see the bracket on the post. They just put it on, so I didn't know if they put it on and moved it. But I've traveled a lot of their roads and I ain't seen it anywhere else. So
I don't know what Glover's in, but that looked like a good setup.
yeah, they've been there for
Yeah.
2-3 summers.
Yeah.
I think they had a little solar panel with it or
I
something.
believe they do.
I wondered if it was
Phil
that same,
Brooks.
I didn't look
I
at it
do
close.
try to look at them when I'm going by, we're riding bike, and you look up,
Do you notice if a lot of them are on a cement post or something
I
like that?
never look at the bottom, I
They
always
put
look at the sign and look at the top.
They're on a, they dig a hole in the ground with a cement base, I
Yeah.
think, with a post.
That's the right way to do it.
Yeah.
And it's gotta have some kind of a breakaway thing, right?
It's a breakaway post, same as these guys put in now anyway.
Oh, okay.
We try not to.
From what I
Well,
can
should be.
tell,
We gotta have a jackhammer if we're gonna use that.
from what I can tell, with those emails that I sent you on those, the store just going outside of Johnson that rents things,
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're a dealer.
They are.
I
haven't been down
think
there.
they are. I think they're a dealer for them.
Johnson
I forget which one now.
Johnson
Farmer Guy.
Johnson Farm and Garden. That's it. Yep, they're a dealer for them. For one of the
It'd
ones.
be worth calling, see what they got.
Right, see,
Send
on
some
your
info.
quote, it's $2,000 for yours, a 9-inch. Whereas the WorkSafe, their price is $6,900, but that includes shipping, and it includes 2 breakaway posts. The price, whatever that is, the price for 2 triangular split base breakaway post systems is $906.88. This price includes shipping also. The price to have us install the 2 posts, 2 signs and solar kits is $1,275. In summary, if you install the 2 bases and we install the balance, the total price would be $91.44.
Each,
No, for the total.
for 2,
Yeah, but that's a lot of money.
it is,
Yeah.
and grant.
Right.
And we only put in,
That's the
what,
one I gave you
5?
from work, so you
Yeah,
have
Yeah,
I
that.
have got it, yeah.
I think
I
5.
think it
We
was
put
only
in
5 or
5.
6 that we put in.
Right. So,
So
but the voters did want that.
have you had any, that one that you got quote on?
But yeah, it's
You haven't, have you seen any of those in action?
no, I have not. I just was looking on the internet and
Okay.
just got different things and emailed them and then got them emailed back.
Yeah.
Can you check with a couple towns and see what kind they've got, just to see, to compare to with this? And then
Yeah, like
if they
Green-
have one similar to the $2,000 one, and, you know, we've seen it, let's
What was
do
it?
it.
How much was that Greensboro one?
3,300, and then they bought 4 additional gold brackets. $150 a pop, whatever
Yeah,
that
they're probably
is.
moving it around because it's just
Yeah.
a battery.
Yeah.
operated.
Right,
Yeah.
They might have it over on the
Putting it on
lake. I ain't
different
been on
roads.
any of them. They got Caspian there. It might be over that way.
Yeah. Yeah, we
Right.
just want it for the main.
Yeah, just a main
The main
drag.
drag down.
You just wanna put it there and leave it there,
Right.
Yes, for the school.
right?
That's why
So
you gotta have a
people-
good base, because you want it for a long
Yeah.
time, unless they come out with something better.
I notice a lot of them are putting them right near our speed limit sign,
Yeah.
if they can.
So I wonder who has
I
it.
think that's probably part of the state requirement. Aren't those signs so many feet?
I thought
Yeah,
most of them
and
were already inclusive with the speed limit. I
Yeah.
was
Well,
thinking.
you're talking, like, there's supposed to be so many people before.
And it falls under their permit or jurisdiction or court challenges or whatever.
See, this WorkSafe one was bigger, right? You thought, Rick, it was bigger than 9?
That one was
Yeah.
the 13 inch,
That was
Yeah.
13 or 14 inch.
Yeah,
I thought.
something like that.
So maybe I can call WorkSafe and ask them if they've got one for 35 miles an hour. I mean, for 9 inches, cause yours, that's what yours was.
That's,
And then-
yeah, that's, but
Can you check with Glover to see what kind they have?
I'll take.
They may have that
That's the
same
one you told
kind,
me to call.
No, you call Greensboro.
Oh, yeah, Greensboro. Glover, yeah,
just to see if it's the same kind.
because we should get those done before winter.
Yes, we need to get them.
Okay,
Yeah, that might be tricky, but getting it in before winter.
So why don't we just empower
Yeah,
These guys. to put in the 2 signs for the money we've got or close to it?
Yeah,
So we got $5,000 and
We
Yeah.
got $5,000.
do the best we
If
can.
it runs over a little bit, I mean, we
That not
understand
count the
that.
signs, right?
Huh?
That's
That-
everything. They've got 5,000 in the budget.
but we put, well,
And you get the best deal you can.
right,
Yeah.
Fred might have some extra in
You
the
have a-
budget in that,
Size
I'm running
in
out
mind
of
or?
money, girl.
no,
no, we had
'Cause
put
it's
some
just
in
the-
there for
I
repair.
think it was the
Like,
one that
where
Rick
did
had
we
was
put
like
that?
a 9-inch.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one I gave, well, I gave a couple of different ones to her. One was 9-inch, one was, I think, 13 or 14.
Yeah.
We got 7,000 in road signs.
Yeah, and I got about $3,000 spent.
You do?
Yeah, I do.
Okay,
They've been sealing signs like crazy and I've got a list of them
okay,
and with my price sheet, I figured it out and I got about 3,000.
okay.
But it still leaves 4,000.
Yeah.
But if you want to, if the minimum's fine, 9 inches or something
Yeah.
a little larger, we could probably buy a little larger.
Check with a couple towns and see, and you've seen them.
I've seen them
Yeah,
everywhere.
we've been
And
in a
Glover,
lot.
and I like Glover.
The smaller,
They were fine.
the beer bottles tend to miss them.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
What about shotgun? You know, they shoot them signs, and you know, some places it's dangerous where they shoot them. It's unbelievable.
Okay, does somebody wanna make a motion? to
I'll
that?
make the motion, give these guys the power to do that.
Sure, I'll second that.
Motion's made and seconded. Any further discussion?
The only thing is, we're gonna have to get in touch with the state. You were going, to we gotta know
Just
our right of ways and
talk to Shane.
our rights.
I think there won't be a problem, it's just making
Yeah,
sure you're the
right,
right
right,
distance off the road
That's what
and
I'm
the
saying.
height and everything.
We're gonna have to go through that.
Probably
And you
need a
guys
permit.
have been to school on that, so you should
Yeah.
already know.
On what?
The heights of signs and the distance
We
from
never
the
went
side of the
school,
road.
right? We never went school.
Mike has.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
I
then
get-
I think we need to sign you up. And I
You
think we need
understand,
to,
it all takes time.
All those in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
I,
Opposed, no. Ayes have it. Motion carries. Anything else, Fred?
Oh,
Well, I've got a price, we talked earlier this spring when we did the budget about buying a door for a salt shed. And I have got, well, I got a problem with one door, my cold storage door, and man, didn't open it up far enough and backed in and cleaned up the bottom panel. So Bouchard was over and I asked him for a price on the salt shed door. And this is what he came up with, he said this is the best thing you could buy. I have got that. I know it's a lot of money, but I don't know if we put away money for it or whatever.
We put in money for repairs.
We did talk about it at budget time.
I remember talking about it, and I don't remember what you guys thought.
And I don't either.
And I don't really see anything extra in the budget that would have covered it.
Repairs and
I was
maintenance,
gonna say that would come under repairs, wouldn't it? Or-
repairs and maintenance.
But
Well,
I have
think
gotta
we spent
buy-
most of what we had, and that was quite a large sum.
You
I've
got
got Bouchard
2,700
coming back
left in
and put
there.
in a panel in that door there. I asked the guy, well, I pay him overtime, everything there, I don't know, I'm choosing that. Anyhow, why you do that? You know, you crank the chain and it goes up a foot and a half. We didn't overtime enough. And I pay him overtime that night, Colorado, and he didn't even do that.
So the purpose of a door on the salt shed at this point?
Keep the moisture and the snow and the rain out of it.
Oh, okay. So we have an issue with it getting,
Well, it gets wet and then it gets hard and then it don't go through the sander good.
We deal with it.
We deal with it.
It
We
ain't a
do.
necessity. We deal with it. We've just,
And if we can't do it this year, maybe we can put it in the budget for next year.
yeah, I was just gonna say that. We're getting
Yeah,
close to
yeah.
putting on
I
a budget.
understand that too.
not
You know, it's not
necessary.
like we use salt constantly, you know, but when it sits there and the rain blows in, the snow blows in, it melts and then
Yep.
it gets crystallized about the stick and then it don't go out when you and sand, salt in the road.
I understand.
And I have got to, buy a panel for that door.
Okay.
And you see all my bills I had on the old number 3 truck there, that's the old 99, we needed brakes on it. I got one wheel to go.
Okay.
And that's all I got.
The principal called today and asked, about the Buzzell Road turnaround they talked
We
about.
made it bigger.
You did.
We already done it.
Okay.
Okay.
I got right on that.
The way turnarounds work, Tall, you need to drive through and back around. You need like an L to turn anything around. In order for us to make an L big enough for a bus, it would take enormous. So it's still kind of relying on the house parking lot to not be full of cars. Like he's dealt with it forever. You know, there's
Okay.
enough room, you could park 3 of them, 4 of them buses there.
Yeah,
You still have to back it around.
but Jerry was down there last year. And I did talk to Jim Core, and he's gonna talk to him down there. And the only thing he wanted me to do was have the pole moved. And I don't see anything that says it's
No, we're not gonna-
You make if you make their driveway bigger, they're just gonna park bigger, you know, because it's their yard where you need to turn around, and we've already extended the road basically
Yeah,
100 feet.
we've done our part, actually.
It's
Okay, she wondered about that.
Yeah, we have got it done.
Okay, good, I'll tell her.
And I asked Bob there, I think that's the bus driver, the old fella. He said, bring his bus down there, let me see him turn around. But he hasn't, you gotta catch him at the right time.
they haven't complained if they've been down there.
They ain't been down. They go down periodically.
They've been
People
running the
call out,
buses.
Don't come
They ain't
today,
come
and they
around.
don't go down. And they might go once a month. We never know when they're going.
So it's not a permanent route that they do every day?
I guess not. It depends when the kids wanna go to school, by the sound of it.
Have you seen the buses run? They run nonstop. They're all different times of the
Yeah,
day.
I've seen that.
11 o'clock. They're all times of the day they're out.
But like that, they bought them big buses, they're gonna go, we're going that one for, handicap. They're both doing one a handicap on the end of Buzz Road, they're done this year. Next year might be one, none this year. Spend a lot of money on buses, there's no handicap kids this year.
Okay.
Very cool.
That's school board.
Yeah, I know, I understand that.
But as far as the turnaround goes,
It's done.
we've extended it immensely.
Quite a
Do
lot.
we have a problem? We don't have it's much
I
better for
can
you to
turn
turn
around.
around,
I
much better.
can turn around.
Okay, so if you can get and turn your truck around, then turn.
Plow the wing on it, you know, and go in there and back right around.
Okay.
And last year I had to talk with him after Jerry was down there, and he left all his cars to the left, so I could back right in, you know, I had no problem after I talked with the guy.
Okay. Anything else?
Not unless you guys got something.
No.
Been a good week, been a good last 2 weeks.
No, just the Buzzell Road thing.
That was it.
Yeah.
I remember you said that.
Your clearing of those trees from
That helped.
perfect, yeah. No complaints.
You know
This
how
is
wide
sushi.
that right of way is? I measured it. It goes right to the trunks of them big trees. I'm like, wow, we could scalp this whole side.
Mrs. Susie stopped in one day and said she can see it come out. I said, well, we'll take care of it.
Where's that?
Off Steve's Road.
Off of the Steve Road.
Yeah, if you was trying to look up Vance Hill
Yes.
from Gage Road.
Yes.
There's a lot of them.
You got them, yeah, but these here, we call them
Willows.
willow.
Oh, yeah. Branches to the ground.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on. Water and sewer, solar panel, sewer inspection repair update.
Waiting for them to come. They're supposed to come this week, right? Megan?
It's been phone tagged,
Yeah.
but we're supposed to meet up and it's gonna be done. I told her, it's gonna be done sooner or later, but she said, I think it's gonna be later. I said, I don't think so. I said, we gotta get this done. You know, I'm not playing this phone tag. She called me yesterday and we're up on Collins Mill, we're cutting shoulders. I just can't quit. So, next week I'm gonna meet with her.
Okay,
What's their company called, New England Water, right?
Yeah.
just water, wastewater,
Sewer.
New England sewer.
Well,
New
it's
England
called-
water systems.
Oh,
yeah.
water system,
Yeah.
okay.
And he said we had a leak.
Yeah, I wanna talk about that. We gotta do it tomorrow.
I have to talk to
Yeah,
Andrew.
I know you were gonna say that. I told my wife, I said, I had to go back home, take care of stuff, that's why I'm late. I had everything out, we're getting stuff ready for tomorrow and, but no, I gotta fix that one.
I don't think he's got anything pressing. So, if you get hold of him tonight, I'm pretty sure.
Cause we gotta limb a tree over there and we've got to, a lot of times at night, I go shut the shut off the curb box and the water stops. Just tell you don't stop.
It's our fault.
It's our fault. So, needless to say, I told him I'd fix it tomorrow.
It was decent of him to come over then, good.
And I thank him very much for
Yeah.
letting me know.
No, I'm pretty sure he's got the excavator.
Well, just out there, we don't make a big mess of that thing, you know what I mean? It's clean and everything, and this, I don't know what's in there, it's a 2-inch PVC going in, Dexter said, and it's a copper going from his curb top, what do you call that, the PVC is in the middle of the road, which over right, it's in the middle. I heard a story that Rachel at one time didn't want anybody else on her water line, so they ran her own water line back years ago. And there's another water line comes in there. So I really, we'll find out tomorrow.
Yep.
Paul came over. and
He
I
came
said-
back, did he tell you?
He came over to see me,
Okay, good.
and he said maybe it's just, told him Teflon fitting. Which I don't know, but I'll know when I get in there. And I told that I'll fix it tomorrow. Definitely, it'll be fixed tomorrow.
Can we put the squeeze on Pike and see when they're gonna pave your roads?
He told me 2 weeks. Well, I called him at the wrong period of time. I didn't know that his dad had passed. And he said, my father just, well, I said, I'm sorry about it. He said, no. He said, that's been it. He said, give me 2 weeks. So, and it's been a week, so there you go, Bob. I did call him, you asked me, and I did.
We got a little ditch going there good now.
Yeah. But I'll be all fixed, maybe next week. If not, I'll come up and I'll put some, I don't know, you told me, and you said it ain't bothering you.
Oh, I do. Gravel's getting spread out pretty good.
Yeah, yeah, I figure.
Just questions.
What?
So how the meter installation is going?
He's under 10 left to do. Where do you want to start? Yeah, I think he's gone now for till around the 19th. He's gonna come back around the 19th and finish up and do some training and stuff. One of the houses he tried to put a meter in yesterday is the Niles house on the crossroad. They're not on town water. Do they pay the bond?
No.
They don't. But apparently they used to have a curb stop and they were on his list. I didn't know how we approached that with as far as putting a meter. Apparently they don't have a service, so it's not a issue.
They had one at one time. There's no service going into the house.
Then we don't wanna put a meter in.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Yeah, well, as long as we're on the same page.
Yep.
The Hilliker house, did he put one in there today?
No, I told him to use his own discretion
No, he
because
didn't, he went in and he said it's horrible.
that's what I told him. I said, I don't want them. And he said, I said, use your discretion.
And you got that shut off, right?
But I didn't know if, it's a house with a service that the bank owns.
Actually, somebody was down there cleaning up and they said that it was going up for auction at some point.
Sam Petit has been in there working.
There were two guys that day, they were
You know Sam Petit.
Yeah, but they were him.
He has been in there working. So maybe see him, he
Howard
could give us
tired,
some
they want
info.
to fix the roof.
Well,
Yes.
apparently it's nasty, you said.
He said, Paul said it
Well,
was.
we know that just by the outside.
But is that something we want to put a meter in? Or
Yeah.
if we don't, who's liable for it in the future?
We need to find out if, who owns it.
It's a more.
Whoever
bank.
owns it,
Yeah, it's a bank.
if they're gonna do something, we need to put a meter
they're gonna fix it up and sell it,
in.
yes.
Right. we
It's
need to
on a
put
town
meter.
law, it's gonna get a meter, unless they're gonna tear it down.
Yeah, we don't know, you know,
Right.
and the guys I talked to today, they don't know.
If they're not gonna tear it down, then we'll put a meter in.
He has done all but 2 trailers so far. He's got 2 down off Lawson Street left that he hasn't done, but he's done all the other trailers, which is a bonus.
Been able to put them in without the, special.
Meter pit.
Yeah, that meter.
Great.
Good, good.
There is a house over here that he says has 2 service lines coming in. He put a meter on one. The other line's coming in, feeding the house too.
Well, 2
But
curb
about-
stops,
No,
Don't believe so.
1 curb stop, 2 lines in.
Yeah, we might have tapped into the line, sent some to the other side of the house, I don't know.
I don't know.
You know, what behind the houses you don't see.
Hmm.
Then it's Labby. But Paul Patno might have done that, and then later on, maybe, Dennis put it in where it goes now.
We need 2 meters.
What?
We need 2
Well,
meters.
you really, yeah, I mean, yeah, you got
You
a
get two-
meter intake line going in, but you get the same gallons, but
Yeah.
what's the cost of buying
Another meter.
another meter?
$10.
Yeah, and it's like,
I agree, I gotta talk to Dennis.
so that's something where I think the homeowner should be responsible for
Yeah,
getting onto one line,
Cause
not
we came in, me and Sonny, we put a new line all the way up to Ernie's apartment up there on the Hammond farm. And then we came all the way back and we stopped right by the brook, by Kernville house. You know what I mean? And I shut off to there, I got a blow off there and I got a curb stop there. And from there on, it was all up to them, what they wanted to do. There's only one curb stop. So I know they didn't tap in before it. So if it tapped in after it, it's still same amount of water.
need to find out, and it needs to be put down to 1 service.
You know, don't see that.
If it's
because-
gonna be 2 services, and we have to put 2 meters, then we're gonna charge us 2 services.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah, which
Okay.
is what makes sense.
But
Then
Well,
we
I,
will
we need
charge
to-
us 2 services.
I'd like to see that because after they put the water in, they built a porch. And they spin a slab right over my water where it goes into the house and it comes up to the floor right there and there's no cover on that pipe. And it freezes right on top of that cement because it's not heated. And it explodes. So every once in a while, I gotta go down there and shut the water off so they can repair it. That's why I don't know about the other line because they always gotta have that one fixed.
But the meter was on the other line, not on that one. From what I understand.
Needs to be cut down to 1, or they're gonna get charged for 2 services. That's what we've gotta do.
Okay.
Because if we gotta put 2 meters, we're gonna charge for 2 services. And it needs to be metered. That's simple. If 2 lines go in a house, then they're gonna be charged for 2, that's what I say.
right. If we're gonna put the expense of 2 meters in,
Yeah,
they're
then we're
gonna
gonna
pay
charge
for
for.
2
Yeah,
service
I agree with
services.
that. But if it's coming off the same line coming into the house.
The water
It doesn't
usage.
matter, it's 2 lines going in, cut it down to 1, or it's up,
Yeah,
and it's
because-
their responsibility, cause we stop at the shut off.
Yeah, we stop at the shut off.
It's their
And-
responsibility.
With one line not being metered, you just will never use the other line. You just shut the valve at the back of the meter and
That's
the other. So, other question was the fire station.
Mhm.
It's got a 2-inch line coming in, and above the line, I have never seen it, but he said most of the fire station is fed off a 5/8 line or a 3/4. He would put a 5/8 meter. And with that 2-inch line, the way the plumbing is, he wouldn't be putting a meter on it unless we want to put a large meter for the 2-inch. I don't want to see a 2-inch line unmetered, especially in the fire station.
Right.
And he told me the options were could plug it or put a lock on it to not have the expense of the 2-inch meter in it. The plugging it makes more sense to me than locking it because
Legally, I don't know if we can.
Steve liked to. You told me about them all the time.
Yeah.
What do you think they're gonna do? Well, we need
So-
water.
I think we should, my personal feeling is that we should meter the 2-inch line and the other line, take that, don't meter that.
the other one's fine if we put a meter on the 2-inch line.
That's
It'll
what-
meter
Yeah.
it all.
Well, you will get it all.
Just meter it right from the 2-inch
So
line.
he said that he was guessing $2,500 for the installation of the 2-inch.
So we're gonna save 1,000 by not
So
using
it's
the
only
5/8.
1,500.
Let's,
Okay.
we just answered it. Meter the 2-inch line.
Can you send him an email? He asked me to have you email Paul
Mhm.
that we want to meter the 2-inch line. I told him I'd call him, he said to have you email him.
Me, he don't wanna hear from me, I made him drive all the way
Oh,
back.
you got a weekend planned.
Meter the
The 2-inch line in fire station.
Yeah, and they're gonna make sure that the other, rest of it goes through the meter.
Yeah. He said there would be
So
some
you gotta,
plumbing and,
you tap the line back before it and use the whole
Okay,
Yeah.
thing and do that.
and that's the best answer to me.
perfect.
And the only other thing I had was, which I don't see him, LeMay, Bobby. He's
No,
not
he didn't
here. He had an issue getting into his house. They haven't made an appointment. He went and met the man's wife, and
You told me to get out,
Yeah.
come back with my husband over.
yeah, I don't know what we want to do. To get
Jerry's
him
been
in.
there, you guys have been there, you know what we do with him there, I think.
And we gotta put a meter in, so we'll just have to contact him and make an appointment.
But, yeah,
He
I mean,
tried.
that's
He
the
went there.
best thing is to get permission.
Yeah.
Work it out so that you can do it.
I was hoping he was going to be here
Right.
and we could discuss it because he's going to come back hopefully for one last section of meters and that's
Right.
it, and the project's over with. You know, put an end to it.
When someone refuses to have a meter, when the rate structure is put in place down the road, it will address people not having meters.
Yeah.
You take the maximum usage that anybody could do, and that's what they're gonna get billed for,
But
whether
she
they
had
use it
the-
or not.
She had the excuse, he leaves at 5 in the morning, don't get home till 8 at night. Like I said to him, so how he plans on being to the meeting, you know?
But I was just curious how you wanted to go about it because he's tried, you know, anybody that hasn't made an appointment, he knocks on their door and
And
she,
there's nothing wrong with that.
she told him my husband's not home, leave.
Yeah.
And how do we go about getting an appointment with somebody that won't talk to you like that?
I'll leave a message to contact back to get you a time when they can do it.
You still got Bobby's number?
And,
Jerry, you got Bobby, I called Bobby, I called him the last time when he had water problems. He was very nice.
Do you still have
That
his
time-
number on your phone?
No, I don't.
But I was just,
Jerry
that
gave
was
me
my
his
other issue with the meters is,
Yeah, I mean, Paul can give them his business card and say,
Yeah.
you need to call.
make an
I
appointment.
think he
make it.
tried.
Okay,
Oh, that's all he can do.
He's been down there.
and if they
They got mail, we
won't
send
let
them
them
a
in,
letter.
Maybe I can send
Send
them
them
a
a
letter
letter.
and just, okay.
We need to make an appointment and we can put the meter in and you'll know when Paul's back here, when he can do it.
Yeah.
And these are the days that we have.
Do you have one of his cards that you
I-
can include in there and
Okay.
say,
No, but I've got the actual copy of the
okay,
letter.
okay, yeah. And then that way we can say we've covered all the bases.
Yeah.
Say, please call these people to make an appointment.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
that
he-
was-
You
I was
can't-
hoping he was gonna be here.
This is America. You can't force somebody to do
No, we're not trying to.
it. And, but we can make them want to do it.
We're just all trying to work together here and get it done.
Absolutely.
Because
That's
it's,
what we're all
it's
doing.
nearing its end and,
Yeah. Which is good.
yes.
We just give alternatives. They can pay for it later or pay for it now.
I'll send them a letter first of the week. That'll give them a week to respond, maybe.
And that's all I had. Usage seems to be leveled off pretty good.
We'll do a little bit tonight.
Yeah.
Well, that's because of the way.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
bound to happen.
Transducers
I'm just
come
telling you.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's going on there?
I
They
don't
just
know.
like forgot us or
Last time I emailed him, he said he'd get back to me.
What's that?
the transducers?
Oh,
whether
yes.
The wells
Yeah.
got hit by
I can
supposedly by lightning.
Yes.
I can email Sycard again so they can rattle this cage because that's, you know, it should all be something to do with Sycard.
Yeah, winter's coming.
Bergeron's got cows up there, Paul said.
Yeah, is it 9? I think at 9 this spring.
9? 'Cause I didn't charge him.
I told you about it.
I did not charge him.
Last year was down there in the fall.
Okay.
All right,
Did you get the email I forwarded you?
on the
The class for,
rate structure,
I got that come through my email. I said I'd forward it to you and see what,
are you
Yeah.
going?
I would if you wanted me to. I haven't signed up. for it.
Somebody I think should go. It's a state.
It's open to anybody. Any of you want to go? It's a class on developing a rate structure for meters for water systems. You could go to these. It's
No, somebody gotta
Fight
go.
right now, right?
Oh, I fully understand that. I was just, she's involved, we're all involved.
We're all involved, so.
Well, you should go. Absolutely. At least we should have a representative go. If Denise could go, fine.
When
If she
is it?
can't, fine.
I
It's in here.
Can an individual go?
I can call.
It-
I'd like to hear, I'd like to see what that's.
it's a Vermont rural water class. It's
For municipal employees.
yeah. Takes time.
You got a slow computer?
Yeah, apparently.
Speed it up.
I found the email. and-
Don't even work today.
Yeah.
You
Is
got
that
one
from
at
Paul
least.
Costello? Did it come from him? I know.
Is it free?
It's October 4th in South Burlington.
I don't work at home today.
Well, I could, I mean, I'd go with you if you want.
No, it's well. I didn't know if it was something that would interest you.
Yeah, I mean, definitely we're gotta get, all of us gotta get involved when we sit down to do this.
I know it's in the future when, well, this is
Yeah, we're looking at ways down the
Definitely should
road.
have one go. If not, even if Denise could go, it would be good if she went. Because she's gonna be the one on the other end of that
It's
too.
not gonna happen
Well,
next
it's-
month.
I think it's more developing.
Yeah.
The
so
rate.
that's the description for it. What,
Don't have your glasses on.
You can.
Yeah, and at some point, the water board's gonna have to get involved in that too, as well as the select board, right?
I thought the company was going to assist us in developing a rate structure.
they are. This is just
Okay.
this is just the training that
Okay.
It's basically
Vermont
for the
Rural Water
managers,
Developer.
clerks,
Yeah.
treasurers and board members.
Yeah.
So.
it's just the training. I've been to piles of them. And
We don't have. a
I didn't sign
So
up.
why don't you definitely go? Sign up. And if you can go, that would be good. Whatever.
yeah, I just was throwing it out there because I know we're going to be in that process.
But it would be good to have somebody that had been to it.
I'll
Usually
sign
get
up.
something out
I'll
of it.
sign up 2 people to go to it, so.
I think the town of Troy just did rate structures too in the last couple of years, right?
Maybe I the Troy, not North Troy.
Troy,
I
yeah.
haven't. I can find out.
Yeah.
Oh, remember I showed you a picture of that DR 920? It was like $1,500 the gizmo I need. I still haven't ordered it because I expected to hear back from Jason Booth, but I haven't heard. Can I just go ahead and get it? I really need it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
It's just, it's supposed to be something he can attach to that project. But
Did we ever find out who's gonna pay for the lightning strike or?
No. not
that's the
yet.
transducer
Yeah.
question he had. I'll rattle Sycard's number tomorrow.
Yep.
And see
That
what
would be good.
It's all, you'd think the company could get those, so I mean, it's all, right now it's appearing like, well,
Yeah.
whoever's gonna deal with this, might get hooked on the end.
Yeah.
For the,
Nobody wants to put a finger in it first.
Do you want copies of these radar things, or you wanna wait till, you can wait till next week, right?
I wait. I get it Monday, early thing Monday.
anything else, guys?
that's all I had.
All right,
You guys are happy with that, Paul, huh?
He's very instructive.
I know the engineers are very happy with it.
Yeah. Yeah, he's put pressure reducing valves where it's another cost, but he's doing it right.
Common one.
He actually,
I have to
I
call you
think,
when I get.
Okay, cause I usually
just
call
putting
Randy,
those valves on,
I usually call Nelson and she calls it.
cost savings, the amount of water that
You
you
call his house
Now
tonight,
you
he
turn
should be
the
there.
faucet
Yeah, that's what I
on
wanted
for
to-
1 minute at
Okay,
125 PSI or 1 minute at
That's
75
373.
PSI.
Well, you wanna get after it early.
Just saving water right
Or
there.
even the
I'll call
courthouse
you
down
someday,
here,
get
they
home
had
and
no
stuff.
pressure.
I just wanna get
I
after
went
it early,
down
get it done.
over
If
a
we get
year
done
ago.
early tomorrow, I got
Had
it all.
great pressure coming in the cement, and then it went into their house and they
I
had
will
none.
get you that
And I told him you
someday.
have to contact the plumber. I'm not a plumber.
I
And
don't think it'll take too long to
I
fix it.
questioned, I know
Get it
Jim
opened
pretty
up.
well, and I asked him 2 or 3 times after his wife died. His daughter's now living there. So they have water pressure.
I should know it, but
Nobody
it's in my
complains.
phone and I just put
Well,
it.
they had a pressure reducing valve that was
Yeah,
junk, was
look it up.
cutting it off.
Underneath.
So he found that and he fixed it for him. So that, you know, he went above and beyond. It had nothing to do with his stuff. I think
Great.
he's a real good. 'Cause now they have water pressure. You can't imagine if you turned the sink on, it was just a trickle.
Yeah,
Paul's been very good.
yeah, his
Yeah.
documentation is phenomenal.
Just like it leaked tonight, you see it?
Yeah.
Just
Took a
a little
picture
drip
of it.
off the plastic pipe there.
Yeah,
But he documents everything.
Oh, yeah, he told it, he showed me.
Yeah.
Hour and a half, it's behind, so I went all the way down there, gonna take me an hour and a half to get back.
So it does cover your butt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's very good, but, you know.
Yep.
You won't get him this time,
All
though.
right, anything else there?
I'm good.
You did it.
Okay, moving on.
He told me that.